Hey yo, what is up guys, it's Masquerade here, and today I'll be sharing with you guys some more information of the new set. Not more, it's like I'm trying to get a new series going on that is talking a little bit about my experiences with seeing cards or like revealing to you new cards from a new set. Now it's Sun and Moon Guardians Rising, and in the future SM3, etc. I'm making these videos a little bit late, but the channel just started in like 1 week. It's like, you know what I mean, restarted, or what restarted, But what I really want to give you information about is today for Metagross GX, a new card from Sun and Moon Guardians Rising. Remember, this is GX Pokemon. So moving on to knowing what does Metagross GX. Metagross GX is a stage 2 metal Pokemon that has the ability Geotic System. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may attach either a Psychic or a Metal Energy from your discard to your active Pokemon. Giga Hammer, 150 damage. This Pokemon can't use Giga Hammer during your next turn. These are 3 energies, 2 of them being metal. And Algorithm GX for 1 colorless energy. Search your deck for up to 5 cards and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than 1 GX attack a game. So, like right now, I'm just seeing that. And the weakness is fire times 2 and resistance psychic. Retreat is 3 like normal. You can see on the top, you can see the 3 hearts, the normal art, the full art, and the rainbow art, the hyper rare, I guess. It's the same. So moving on, this is what Metagross GX looks like, and just seeing the weakness and resistance. Fire, it's like bad because Volcanion is in the format, but you've got the resistance, which is always good. Resistance versus Mewtwo is even better. The retreat is a little big, but it's a big guy, Metagross. Then moving on, why is gonna be Metagross used? Is it gonna be used to recycle energies with this ability? Is it gonna be used to attack, or just to GX burst your hands? For real, I don't really know right now. I can't really know that. But recycling energies is the most obvious right now. So I would say that the recycle energy ability will be better than any other. Because the tech, you can't use it again. The GX burst, they can end you, or you can maybe they can use delinquent and you have to discard some of them. So like, it's not like the best GX attacks assisted stage 2 as well. And recycling energies is always good, with metal being like a lot of Pokemon with metal have to recycle energies. And Psychic, it's like a type of Pokemon that I think is gonna be used a little bit more in the future, because they are gonna release some new Psychic cards. Because I think that in a format you've got Mewtwo, but Mewtwo is going down because Mega Gardevoir is on, And still I can think of some cards of Ghost that can be really, really good. But let's see what Pokemon does with us. So just gonna show you some partners like Solgaleo GX. Every partner I'll be showing is gonna have some pros, some cons, but the pros are simple. It does consistent damage. You're gonna attack with Solgaleo GX doing 230 every turn. You have to discard all energy, but then you can retrieve with 1 of your hand and 2 from the 2 Metagross that you will have in the discard pile. And both abilities are really good. His ability is to recycle energy, of course, but Solgaleo's is to retreat. So you can use it maybe to think with me. You have to recharge. You have 3 Metagrosses, and you just have like to give 2 energies to a Solgaleo. You can use 2, and you have another Solgaleo. You can use Ultra Road to get energies to the other Solgaleo. Then use another Ultra Road to put it in the front, and then just move on. Because you can just recharge energy with like, without having a reason to the active Pokemon. If you just can attach to the active Pokemon, you're gonna have to use Ultra Road sometimes to attach to other Pokemons that are different. So the deck, like what I'm seeing is that if the deck really goes well, it can destroy everything. But like the cons are even bigger. It's a 2-stage 2 lines. It's really, really hard, because you've got just 4 rare candies, and you can say you've got Cosmo and you've got Metang. I know, but like still, rare candy is the best to use, and you have to get specific benched Pokemon and specific stage 2 Pokemon in the rare candy in the end. So like, it's gonna be real hard. It's gonna be really, really hard to evolve them. But then you got the Garbodor meta, which really makes it so you can't just use Ultra Roads or even Geotech system. I'm sorry about that, but you can use Geotech system, which is the ability for Metagross and the Ultra Road. It's gonna really suck. Then the deck is really slow, like I talked about. 2 stage 2 lines. It's like it can't really roll as well. Moving on, you've got another partner that is a unique psychic Pokemon that I thought of, and that it doesn't use the Mega but uses the normal one. So I don't see this as a good deck, of course, but it was like the best psychic Pokemon that I would see with Metagross. I don't know, but it's maybe the best. The pros is that you've got additional damage with Mewtwo. The ones we don't know Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo EX does is that this deck it does 10 plus 30 damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. It doesn't apply weakness, so like it sucks that the weakness doesn't affect, So additional damage is really good. Then you don't need consistently to have Mega Turbos, because the Mega Turbos are gonna end sometime, and you're gonna discard some with Ultra Balls or with Sycamores, in the beginning, and you don't would have to. And the Mega Turbos are just needed to the future, and Metagross is consistent and needed for late game like Mega Turbos. So you're gonna recycle every energy and gonna do a lot of KOs most of the times, or not like 2 shots like you don't wanna do. Then we've got some cons that Street Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo EX is better. Simple. You are gonna use an ability, or you prefer to use Garbodor over Metagross and Mega Turbos with Garbodor, cause you can use Mega Turbos and you don't have to be risked like, oh yes, you can be risked by Vileplume, but you're not gonna be risked by Garbodor, and so it's gonna be really good. Then you've got don't have got that much energies to recycle, so like Then the last part that I saw, it's Genesect EX. I really love Genesect EX. It's one of my favorite cards ever. And Metal is one of the types that I really love from ever. It's like I started with I won't say it's fun, because at the time I thought it was good with Dialgas and Aegislashes. It was my Phantom Forces deck when I started to play. So I played with 3 Dialgas, 4 Bronzongs, or with Metal Links. With who doesn't know, Bronzong with Metal Links makes so you can attach a Metal Energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. But like you can with this card, the Genesect, you've got the Drive Change ability, which is cool. Once during your turn, you may put a Pokemon to a card attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Yeah, it's cool, You can play with the Rainbow Roll, but yeah, it's fun. I will say it's mostly fun. Then you got Rapid Blaster for 3 Metal Energies, 100 plus, discard as many Metal Energies attached to this Pokemon as you like. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy discard this way. So like, you can burst every turn, burst every turn. You don't even need to have Float Stones to retreat with the Bronzong, and you have to use Drive Change, which sometimes sucks, because when I was versus Toadbox, I won both games versus Toadbox in Nationals, which was in Seniors, by the way. In Portugal, I won it. I went versus 2 Water Boxes, and I won versus both, because I didn't really have to attach Fury Belts. I just had to attach the Float Stones to my Pokemons, and then when I saw I was gonna get in risk, I would play really better with the Float Stones. But like, you don't need the Float Stones, you just have to have a tank in the front, having damage, sucking damage, and then bursting. And then there's gonna be one more card that is Delmise. Who doesn't know what Delmise does is that Delmise makes so you can deal plus 10 damage with a metal Pokemon. So you can use Skyfield with this maybe, but I think that Alder of the Sun is a better stadium versus Volcanion. It's more or less like you're gonna play 2 Skyfields and 2 Alder of the Sun, because Alder of the Suns makes so the metal and the fire Pokemon have no weakness, so it can really be good versus Volcanion. And you can play also Skyfield to do more damage if you don't go versus a Volcanion, so really good stuff. Then you got the cons, which are really big. It can die easy even with Other of the Sun, because you can use the Link ones or even Counter Stadium on. Now there's gonna be the Field Blower. You can discard the Other of the Sun easier. Then you have to get energies to discard pile as fast as you can. You can even use Max Elixir. I know I maybe gonna if I play with this, I maybe use Max Elixir, maybe. And as the other decks, it's too slow and difficult to put down Metagross GX. So I don't know if this deck is gonna be as good, or even if Metagross GX is gonna be good. But I really thought of a card. I really thought of. I really went back in the days where Genesect Bronzong was good, and like 1 year ago. But I really loved the deck, and when I saw that Phantom Forces was gonna rotate out, I felt really sad. But moving on, I'll just give, after all, the rating to the card. I would definitely give it a 7 out of 10. And why? Simple. It's good for the cycle energies. The normal attack with Choice Band and Field Blower can KO almost every EX. Not GX, EX. So it's really, it's a tech to use if you don't have to do anything more. So the GX attack can be also good, but it's more or less like not as good. And definitely Volcanion is a dark matchup, and Volcanion is in the meta, as well as Garbodor. So guys, hope you really got like this type of videos. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you didn't know the channel, subscribe to it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you later.